Hello, and welcome to Tailor Made Sketch, the 40th fashion design. And this is also a character ref sheet. And this is the first time someone opt to take advantage of the alternative character. So it's basically just a different version of the character, and that one is just one view. And I'm used to this character, and one of the things I love about this character is the facial structure. Because I hate one of my gripes about the industry and community is that people rarely explore facial structures. They tend to be all look the same. But I really appreciate how this character is more explorative in their facial structure. And I usually have him like with some kind of bangs. I decided to have his hair flipped up like that, like a pompadour type, to match the. It was a rock 1960s by gender for the fashion. Oh, and masculine and casual for the fashion, and I thought that would fit. Um, I put this that my idea is to be around 19 early 1960s and possibly late 50s. So like yeah, early 1960s. And so and also with this, I realized I always made his tail silky. And I realized this a while that it was wrong, but it was bad habits that made me forget and do the silky before. But thankfully, with this reference from the client, I was able to change it. Oh, and also the client, so they made a few adjustments with the design of their character. They made the leggings taller, and they made the arms have the fur on him, and yeah, and with the here's the coat, and and one of the key things I feel I have to keep in mind with this is to translate the tune to my style, and so it feels like in my style it would look fluffier, perhaps. Um, I was like, it's winter coat. Maybe it's just fluffy here. And he's more thick all around, actually. Um, so the key is it's interesting to translate tune to my style because a lot of things that work for tune obviously wouldn't work for my style. It look like fucked up anatomy in my style. So his tail's fluffier and his muscles are a bit thicker, and also I made his skin a touch lighter because it makes more sense to me. And I hope the client liked it. But if they wanted the other skin tone, then I'll do it. But so I take a bit extra liberties in making his skin a bit lighter to match the tone of like his other attributes, his other the changes his body went through. So also with the fashion, I have to start that now because fashion came a lot quicker than this since this was like three bodies, so three different sketches, and then the outfit is like two different sketches, basically. Um, with the fashion, I wanted to mix the early. I wanted to mix the dresses with the. I feel the 1960s were like simple. They didn't have many accessories until the 70s and especially the 80s, and so it was still a simpler um, fashion trends. I think in the 60s, and even though I did give a bit more accessories, more than a touch bit more, and because I wanted to give him like to mix in the skirt. I didn't want it to be just skirt over pants, and so I made that into like a purse thing. And I thought it would be interesting if that kind of matched the shirt, to make it like to make the person think of the skirts back then, but not make it but to not make it clash. So I'm not sure if I succeeded in that or not. I do like the idea, the concept of having a fit that will remind someone of a skirt but not be clashing with the pants. And especially on a male body. And so, because I really don't like male body bodies with short skirts. It just doesn't look right to me. But long skirts look great on male bodies. But anyway, so this, I feel this is like a good compromise. And their clothes were also tighter. The men's clothes were tighter. I feel like tight pants and shirt. And so again, I love I love doing like accessories and minute details, so I had to hold myself back. And with the glasses, I thought it would be cool if they clipped to the hair, because obviously they couldn't go to the head around his ears, so it would make sense if they like clipped to the hair. And I thought that would be cool. And with the jacket, I made it brown because immediately that made me think, oh yeah, because I was thinking of black. I was like, no, it's too typical. And but brown, I was like, oh shit, yeah. For some reason, brown leather jackets make me think of, actually make me think of the 70s, 60s. So yeah, it's and I didn't want it to this to be obviously 60s, because that's what as mentioned, the 60s are plain, and so they didn't really go too exploratory, but I wanted to do something that had that same energy of the 60s, but it wasn't so obvious like 60s and bland. So I hope I conveyed that well, and I think I could have made the skirt purse thing a different color, but I love the feel of the dress atmosphere with that outfit, and I hope the client likes it. And I had fun trying to come up with something new-ish, or I hope it would be new. Thank you so much. Bye.